In today's world of convenience, we have commercial processed pet foods for dogs and cats. They make feeding dogs and cats absurdly simple. You just open a can or open a bag, pour out the food, and away they go. They eat it, but do they remain healthy? And the answer is no. Just look at the vet surgeries today, filled up with patients. Look at the operating list of surgeons, filled up with patients. We are seeing diabetes, cancer, arthritis, renal disease, the whole raft of degenerative disease processes, and it comes down to industrial fake food we feed pet cats and dogs. Now, about 20 years ago, I discovered as a veterinary surgeon that patients who ate real food, who ate things like raw meaty bones, who ate chicken wings, who ate food that was composed of vegetables, composed of fruit, had healthy things like yogurt that had kelp granules in them, that contained eggs, real foods. These animals were very healthy. They didn't eat grain, they ate only raw food. What was in this raw food apart from vegetables, bones? There was real meat, there was offal, like that's beef heart. There was kidney. And what do you do? How do you feed your dogs this sort of real food if you're at home? Well, I discovered a way to do this, and it was called the BARF diet. And in the BARF diet, we made up this pyramid. The BARF diet contains raw meat and fat, it contains raw bones, raw offal, seasonal vegetables and fruit, and additional healthy foods like eggs, dairy products, kelp, and so on. We put all this together. We made a premix. We made a premix of vegetables, totally ground up vegetables. So we had broccoli in it, we had carrots in it, we had celery, and we had fruit, apples, oranges, whatever you like, whatever was in season. We ground it all up. Then we ground up offal. We mixed that in as well. Then we put in things like eggs. We put in our kelp. We even put in a little bit of garlic. We put in yogurt. And we had a really healthy food, a really healthy premix. Now to that, we added ground up meat and bones, and just straight meat as well. And guess what we came up with? We came up with this wonderful mix. But you know, it's a lot of effort to do this. And a lot of people, as a veterinary surgeon, I would tell people to do this. A few people did it, but most people found that it was hard work. And they said, why don't you get a commercial form of this? Well, it took us about 5 or 6 years. But ultimately, we did develop a commercial form of this food. And here it is in the commercial form. It's got everything here that you see, all ground up, mixed together, ready for the dogs and the cats. And they absolutely love it. Of course, the cats don't eat nearly as much vegetable material. They eat more bones and more fat and more offal. But there it is. How do we present it? We present it in patties. That's the dog patties, totally sealed with plastic, and that's the cat patties. The dog patties come in these boxes here, Dr. B's Genuine Aussie Raw, and that's the trademark you look for. There's the dog, Dr. B's Genuine Aussie Raw, the cat's Dr. B's Genuine Aussie Raw. Now, it so happens that the person who does most of the feeding of the dogs at our place is not me. I tell everybody how to feed dogs, and I do this demonstration, but in actual fact, I leave the real feeding to the person who really knows about it. This is my darling wife, Rosalind, and here she is. She is the one who feeds all the animals at our place, and she's the real hero when it comes to that. Now,
I'm the feeder.
She's the feeder, and she knows how to open these BARF patties because she does it all the time. So I'm going to now turn this over to Rosalind, who will show you how to open up these very simple to open BARF patties.
So you get the little corner, you flip it back.
Look how simple that was.
Okay. And then you just flip them.
Oh, how easy was that? And there you go. Then all you have to do is defrost them. Thank you very much. I leave that to Roz because that's what she does daily.
Every day.
Every day. And our dogs and cats love them. Thank you, Roz. Sometimes we feed these in the hot summer months just like this to our dogs. It's like an ice cream, and they love it. But the joyous thing is, when you stop feeding dogs on processed food and you start feeding them real foods, and real foods like chicken wings, chicken necks. At our place, we feed one meal of chicken wings and necks and one meal of these BARF, and BARF stands for bones and raw food, or biologically appropriate raw food, one meal of this. So half and half. And our dogs are splendidly healthy. Now, I'm a veterinarian. I don't like having to treat my own dogs, but hey, I don't have to because they remain healthy. They don't get diabetes, they don't get cancer, they don't get arthritis, they don't get liver disease or kidney failure. All of those things are missing from their life. What's present in their life is brilliant health because we feed them real food. Now, this is their evolutionary diet, the diet they evolved to require. Now, you can go to the trouble of making this food yourself, and I've got the books that'll tell you how. There's Give Your Dog a Bone, there's Grow Your Pups with Bones, and there's the BARF diet. All these books tell you how to do it. However, if you want to make it simple for yourself, you simply buy Dr. B's Genuine Aussie Raw. It's a wonderful product. It comes from Australia. All the products are clean, green Australian products. They're totally frozen. They're produced from human food in a wonderfully clean facility. On Dr. B's Genuine Aussie Raw, you start thinking about it today and start doing it. Because once you do, you won't look back. You're going to cut down your vet bills. You're going to see increased vigour. Old dogs will come to life again. Young dogs will be more energetic than ever, and your dogs are going to last longer. You will love this product. It's worth buying. It's worth taking home. It's worth keeping in your freezer. It's worth feeding to your dog and your cat. Dr. B's Genuine Aussie Raw. Let me recommend it to you.